What's going on, everybody? As always, it's a blessing to be here and welcome to UL Exchange. If you guys are new to this channel, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel with the bell notification so you'll be notified every single time I drop information packed videos just like the one you're watching right now. So guys, let's just get straight into the video. We will be talking about XRP, the great financial reset, and we'll start off with the whole cryptocurrency market cap up over 1.06% for the past day. It's currently at $936 billion. Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum dominance hovering around the same. Ethereum gas fee is a little bit up, but that's a conversation for another time. The 24-hour volume is sitting at $52 billion. Continuing to the number 6 spot, XRP. Let's click on it. It's currently at 45 cents. Market cap is down 1.56, but the 24-hour volume is up 18.75%. Interesting. Let's get into the first article. XRP price could rally by 50% based off comments from a former SEC director. XRP investors are hopeful that a potential court victory against the SEC could send the altcoin price at least 50% higher. 50% is not even 1% of what I'm expecting from XRP to climb, but that will still be a nice jump. But continuing on, Hinman documents to save XRP bulls. On September 29, the district court judge in the case, Judge Annalise Torres, ordered the commission to release the documents penned by William Hinman, the former director of the corporation finance division at the SEC. Hinman may have written about Ether, the native token of the Ethereum blockchain, not being a security. Of course, he would say something like that, wouldn't he? In the concealed documents believes Ripple. That is primarily because Hinman had proclaimed the same in his speech at the Yahoo Finance All Market Summit in June 2018. Pay attention to all these dates because all these dates are correspondent to each other and they happen on these specific dates for a specific reason. And James K. Fillon continues on with his thought about SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, saying some thoughts on the next steps in the quest for Hinman documents. The SEC has a number of procedural cards they can play to further delay complying with the order to produce the Hinman documents. Ripple defense could use Hinman's writing as evidence that its blockchain native token XRP should not be treated as a security, which is the opposite of what the SEC has claimed filed in December 2020. We have discussed about this, but of course, now we're taking a look at it from which point of view? Hinman point of view. And who's using Hinman's point of view? Ripple as their defense. So some might argue that from the vantage point of technical analysis, XRP price remains undervalued compared to other top-ranking cryptocurrencies, as Ripple and the Ripple win might change that given the token rallied 20% in a day after Judge Torres ordered that specific saying. So Ripple goes to full send mode. The court has reviewed the remainder of the thorough and well-reasoned orders from the clear error and finds none. According, the court overrules the SEC's objective and directs the SEC to comply with the orders. So we'll get into this and see if Ripple even knows what Hinman emails is about. And this is her signature here, Annalise Torres. And let's continue on with the tweets. Ripple tweeted this recently, saying the modernization of global payments is here. Economies, consumers, and businesses are either reaping the benefits of these improved financial services or falling behind the innovation curve. And this is what I said. Note on word reaping. You reap what you sow. XRP is the standard. Don't you ever forget that. See the two differences they mentioned, economics, consumers, and businesses are either reaping the benefits or falling behind the innovation curve. So who will make it through when the great financial system is here? Must watch. I have a lot of options, but I choose Ripple. Same with me. Cross-border payment is one of the functions of XRP. Ripple is the right choice for me. Again, guys, it's not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys, again, Ripple is the right choice for me. Crypto is here to stay. And Rosie Rios, former Treasury of U.S., current board member of Ripple. Watch this video.
I have a lot of options, but I chose them because they have a functional role. So they facilitate.
You see that even with one quick thing, they have a functional role. Who has a functional role? Ripple.
Cross-border payments, it's one of their functions with XRP.
One function she mentioned off the bat, the cross-border payments that will be used by everybody when the liquidity dries up, which it already is currently. So ODL, pay attention.
So it's not just a floating asset out there. They actually have a purpose, right? And so
watch him.
So, you know, it was the right choice for me. Someone else might have some.
So I'm in the XRP army.
Okay.
You see, as funny as it is, it's like some type of cult now. Like, you have to claim you're an XRP army or not, because if you don't claim you're an XRP army, just like the tweet we just watched from Ripple, you will be falling behind. It's funny.
Hey, excellent.
I'm a firm believer of the utility.
You better be, or else in the next couple of years, you won't be sitting here with rosy wheels.
Hopefully, this thing going on right now, the SEC will go away soon.
I think what President Biden's executive order that he announced in March to have this kind of reconnaissance of digital assets for this calendar year is an important one. It may not get to very specific recommendations, but I think the best you're going to hope for, at least today, is at least a path forward. Sure. How do you start these conversations? How do you...
We need to take that leap of faith forward, but we also need to take the steps forward into what? The cross-border payments.
One of my favorite phrases that you'll hear me quote all the time is, the train's already left the station.
You heard that? I don't even know what to say now. I'm at a loss for words. I have no words. We're just going to keep the video right here. Just listen to the last part she said.
We quote all the time is, the train's already left the station.
The train has already left the station. Everything is in play. It's either you're with it or you're out of the way. That's how it goes. Continuing on. Flare Observer tweeted this. Purpose of Flare Network is very different from when it first came out. In the early days, they may have been aiming to bring XRP to DeFi. My friend, they still are. However, the situation today is very different. XRP has no privileges and never will. It's a funny tweet. And then another tweet by Hugo Fillion. I don't understand what this comment is getting at. Flare is built to connect up as many blockchains as possible. XRP is one of the largest blockchains in this space. XRP is amongst the first integrations, and the XRP community are receiving the initial distribution of tokens. And look at all these comments from the tweet that he mentioned. And continuing on, he said, don't get me wrong, continuing on to clarify his statement. But just again, guys, of course, everyone has their own opinion, but we have facts over here. We hit you with the truths and the facts, and then you decide what you want to do. You take the final step at the end of the day. I don't want to play this whole clip, but let's just take a quick video of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I bet this guy has seen the emails. I bet Ripple has. See?
10 years or so at the SEC, and crypto has been a very large part of my portfolio. You know, my journey started...
It's funny when people start off with that, when crypto has been a very large part of my portfolio. You know what they're aiming to say.
Back in 2014, I was a young staff attorney, and due to my youth, a filing was plopped on my desk by my boss saying, here's the Winklevoss Bitcoin Trust. I don't know what a Bitcoin is, but you're young, you can figure it out. So from there, I was off to the races and became the go-to person in the building for the Bitcoin ETP filing applications.
You hear that?
And really learned the industry through those filings. I had the pleasure of working as Director of Division of Corporation Finance, Bill Hinman's counsel, for about a year and a half.
Bill Hinman's counsel for over 1.5 years. We've come a long way. This is a digital assets investor tweet. We come a long way, and no telling how much taxpayer money spent by the SEC from the Bill Hinman lie under oath that the Ethereum free pass speech was his personal opinion. Coy Garrison knows.
Where we saw a lot of crypto, not only ETP applications, registered coin offerings, but then, of course, his famous ETH speech.
Yeah, nobody will forget that, will we? But you guys see this? Coy Garrison, this is a LinkedIn profile, and he's a senior special counselor, Office of the Director, Division of Corporation Finance. 1 year and 7 months. SEC.
And then for the last 3 years, I've had the absolute pleasure of working for Commissioner Peirce, advising her on all crypto matters and working with her on safe harbor proposals and really trying to push the agency into a more pro-innovation stance.
See? Yep. It's very hard to bid farewell to my counselor, Coy Garrison, whose wise advice on all things corporate finance, crypto, and accounting I will miss greatly. He knows too much. He is well connected. He knows too much. Again, guys, he is extremely connected. I'm not going to play this whole video. If you want to see the clip, you can go to Digital Assets Investor Tweet. Again, if you guys are on Twitter, follow me at UL Exchange. But it's very, very interesting when all these people are coming out, speaking their mind about the Ethereum gate, about the XRP case, and about, the main agenda is this SEC versus Ripple case. So many things going on in the financial markets. It's very, very difficult to cover all these and under the specific. I try to do it in 10 to 15 minutes, but this can go on for hours and hours and hours. But there's so many things that have been said, and there's a small short video why I invest in XRP, which I'll show you guys at the end. Just sums it up. So just like my tweet, I'll show you guys in a little bit. But again, special shout out to those holding for 3+ years. It's been real. Thank you, Father, for the opportunity to change. I wanted to see XRP beyond the moonshot. Ladies and gentlemen, please sit down and buckle your seatbelts. We are a go for takeoff. It doesn't matter where you fall on this list. As long as you're on here, then you already know. XRP 321 moonshot, baby. We out of here. We're out of here. So the 10% range falls in. It's funny, right? Between the 431,000 accounts and the balance equal or greater over 2,000 XRP. But who wants to be in the 10% range? So though we come to this chart over here, so what is your goal? We have to take a look. Do you want to hold 1,000 to 5,000 XRP, which is over 786,000 accounts, which is over combined people of 353,000 holding 786 million XRP? Do you want to be in the $100,000 range, or do you want to be over here in the 127 and 126 accounts that hold over 10 million to 20 million XRP, which are very, very high? But we'll take a deep dive and discussion into this video. If you want to watch this video, or if you want me to make a video like this, let me know. But it's very interesting to see where everyone holds up to where we're all at. You could be here, you could be here, you could be here, or you could be on the top 1 or 0.01% of over 6 million XRP. Very, very interesting. But as I said, guys, for anyone that wants a simple compilation explaining why we are always yelling about Ripple XRP, watch this video. It has over 840,000 views already.
Why do I hold XRP? Because
just pay attention. I'm just going to let it roll through for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Most of us have seen this video, but I wanted to include it so it can be a compilation of every single thing where everyone that has in the XRP community talked about. Pay attention.
Ripple's the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple. Who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple. A former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple. Leading Australia's CBDC effort? Ripple. Who hired a former Treasury of the United States? Ripple. 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board? Ripple. 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors, former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, former business director at Swift, former Swift board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team. Ripple, who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's high-level advisory board on fintech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website. Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan? You decide.
You decide. At the end of the day, guys, follow his Twitter, his Instagram, his TikTok. Very, very smart individual for compiling all of this. Again, anybody could have done it, but he took his time and did it, so we have to give him props. Thank you and everyone for watching this video. God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next video, but this is a compilation video of everything we have been saying so far and yelling at everybody about. You don't want to miss out, but at the end of the day, you take the final measure. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.